my project area is split into two halves. One half is sound ecology, which is the sounds of our environment in contemporary living, and the other half is globalization. And more specifically, through globalization is consumption. And so I'm looking at how sound ecology and consumption work together. What's the outcome, and why? How can people become more aware of the sounds around them within our living? Through this, I'm looking specifically at supermarkets, and I want to create a virtual supermarket game in which you can walk through the aisles and select your goods, but instead of selecting the goods, you select the sound. And then at the end of the game, you have a compilation of music that you've created through the sounds of the environment.
I want to study the future evolution of the female ideal beauty concept. With female ideal beauty concept, I mean the main image like magazines and industries like fashion and cosmetics show in their communications. So what I'm focusing is the global or the Western image we see, and I'm trying to connect the forecasting industry, the process they use in order to forecast the trends, and the opinion of the public. So what I'm trying to prove is that the actual concept has the potential to change into a different or a more positive one, but that this change should include the opinion of the women that are receiving this communication. So what I'm trying to do is some focus groups or workshops in which the women have an active role in the definition of the new ideal. It's kind of my proposal.
So the project that I'm doing is on the perception of smell and your personal identity, how you are as a person. And because we live, we breathe, and we smell. And when we inhale, we're simultaneously, we have our body sense, our identity sense that kind of affect the environment and people around us. And not our perfume, but our body scent, our body odor. And so my question is, how does your true scent reveal about your true identity? And to what extent can you communicate your identity, who you are as a person, through smell, through scents, and through aroma? And to me, the perception of smell is very fascinating, and it's a elusive phenomenon that to create by doing this, I wanted to create a metaphor of smell, a metaphor of identity.
The ethical fashion nowadays is like this big huge trend in how it incorporates not just trends but ethics, and there's actually benefits behind it for like the labor and also the environment. So I'm approaching ethical fashion, how it can be introduced into a developing country. At the moment, Pakistan's industry, the fashion industry, it's a bit, you have designs and ideas which are rich, but the infrastructure is not, so it's lacking in that. And so I'm seeing how we can approach designers and bring in the idea of ethical fashion and how they can produce it into like a social movement or like an ethical movement into the fashion and textile business, and probably innovate the industry and at the same time like market domestically as well.